assholes. You are now fucking listening to the Two Clouded Mind Show with Chris.
What would it take for Ryan to suck a dick?
And Ryan.
Oh, God, you just coughed all over me.
With special guest appearances, unique games, and contests. Give us a goddamn call. 669-241-2420. Or stalk us like your girlfriends do. On Facebook and Instagram at the Two Clouded Mind Show. Let's get fucking clouded. It's the Two Clouded Mind Show.
Yeah, I'm a child.
I feel like
Welcome
we've
back, guys.
been in here in a while.
Dude, I have not been in here in like 2 weeks. Well, when was the last time we shot? Was
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's
Memorial
been
Day
semi-vacant.
weekend, getting ready at the bar is just fucking hell.
Can you count to three, like using your like fingers real quick? How come you count down like this, and then count up like this?
Oh, good question.
I don't know. I feel attacked.
That's just something I noticed. Like
coming
just
at
now,
me?
I've known Chris for like how long now?
What about when you take a picture? Do you go 1, 2, 3 cheese, or do you go 3, 2, 1, 0? Because someone did that to me one time, and I
a
was very
zero?
confused.
You should just run.
I've never counted
Like
down.
run away.
I've never counted down a picture before.
No,
Yeah.
it was very odd.
I'm always just like, ready?
It was
Yeah,
a stranger.
it's like the 7 photo. You go boom, 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 boom. Like
Yeah, I usually
Yeah.
fire off. I'll hold the button down.
Yeah,
I'll just like,
a million in case someone blinks. Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to be in charge of photos.
Yeah.
Like I hate being that guy.
I'm a bad photo taker.
Excuse me, can you come take a photo of us? Yes.
No.
It's like their feet.
I
Or
photo
their
Yeah,
boobs.
yeah. I usually just selfie it.
Oh,
and go,
yeah. Selfie. They get a quick selfie.
Yeah.
They get a quick selfie, or they get a picture of like their feet.
Mm-hmm.
They go. I photobombed a bunch of pictures this weekend.
Oh, I love that.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny. Every time there was like a group of girls like in front of the grotto, like with their knees bent, doing like funny, like their thing, I'd be right behind them.
Did you know that it's like white pants season?
I have white shorts on right
Yeah,
now.
fucking gotcha. It's weird how I know that, right? You know how
How'd
many
you know
girls in
that?
groups of 5 or more all wearing white pants? It's like a
I wear white because I'm
It's like a
really
squad.
pale and pasty, like a living dead
So that
girl.
corpse
so
skin.
I wear white, so I look like a little bit tan.
so you match.
So it looks a little like a shade darker.
Yeah, wow, you look so tan
Yeah,
with those white jeans on.
it's pasty.
Oh my god, that's insane. But yeah, we're back. Another episode, another week. But I got a question. What the fuck is a Scarlet Reserve? We're gonna get that answer. We have
On
a special
today's
guest, guys.
episode of the Two Clouded Mind Show.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Good. Good. How are you?
Hot, sweaty. I'm ready for my third shower of the day. The
Seems-
day, yeah.
Yeah.
Day's not even over
Appropriate.
yet. Day's not even close to over yet.
So give us some background on. I see you both wearing the shirts. I like that. Represent all the time.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about the Scarlet Reserve.
All right, so we were a dispensary, first CBD dispensary. We started in South Amboy. We've been running about 2 years there, doing pretty well. We actually just moved that store to Mattawan. This is all basically to get into the cannabis industry.
Okay.
We started into the CBD, kind of made our brand known, make everybody know, feel comfortable with us, build a reputation. So then we started Scarlet Reserve Room, which is in Red Bank. This is like a little bit of a different twist. We have the CBD dispensary, but with a cigar twist to it. So we also sell cigars, but if you come to the space, you can also smoke your cannabis if you have a medical marijuana card.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
It's pretty cool, man. We blended the two, cigar smokers and cannabis smokers, which a lot of people said that you really couldn't do. And it's been working out pretty well. It's a really, really cool vibe.
It totally is. I was there. That's why I asked you guys to come on.
I mean, the first time I've ever smoked cannabis was from like a cigar paper. So like I always correlate the two.
yeah.
Most people do.
Yeah. Like White Owls or Dutches, like those
Exactly.
cheap guys. Back in the day.
I think I smoked a blunt my first time too.
Yeah, it was a cool thing to do. Like spend like throw
Yeah, I'm
five
pretty
on
sure
it,
it was a blunt.
basically.
Sure. And I was very confused. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I don't.
So
wanna
how
smoke
long
that.
before you opened up the room did you say that you had the
So it was about a year and
reserve.
a half in to the dispensary. Then me and John, we work. You know, we have other businesses, so we kind of linked up and we're like, let's put this together. He's a cigar guy. I'm a CBD guy. Well, CBD and cannabis guy, and you know, we started this in Red Bank. We, you know, it's one of one, literally, because, you know, nobody does what we do. You know, we're trying to set the stage for a lot of local people. We do comedy shows, we do poetry.
Oh, sick.
That's what I was gonna say. So I know you because I went to your poetry night that was there. Like, because I like follow that group around, and I'm like, oh, what is this Scarlet Reserve Room? And then one of my friends did stand up. I'm like, this is really cool. You do puff and paint too, right?
Yeah, we
Shut the fuck up, really?
Yeah, because Retro Bongs
That's
told
cool.
me about that.
Oh,
Another
yeah,
guest
I
of our
remember.
show.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Puff and
I've always wanted to do a puff and paint. I'm not much of an artist, but I'll definitely come and smoke. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
now,
you'd be
is it like
surprised.
paint what you want, or is it like a set thing?
So we have a company that comes in there. They set everything up. They kind of have like an artist show you this is what we're gonna paint, and you kind of follow them. And again, it's more of just a vibe. They're in there. It's not. Nobody's a professional painter. Nobody's trying to go to the Louvre. Everybody's there. To just have
I mean, I think I need like a paint by numbers kind of thing. Like, remember the watercolors? You just,
yeah.
those were fun.
Believe it or not, though, you do see some very creative people come in there, and they do end up, you know, painting pretty decent at the end of the day. You're
Yeah.
surprised by some of them.
I really love the name Scarlet Reserve Room. Where'd you guys does that mean anything to you? Does
Yeah,
it-
so I graduated from Rutgers.
okay.
So
Scarlet Knights, yep.
You know, Reserve in the cannabis industry is more of a small boutique style. So that's kind of we went with, and that's where we're, you know, that's
And it
where
was
we
a
kinda
room.
got the name. Yeah. You know, so kind of flowed, and that's what we went with, and you know, just trying to keep the brand identity going, because at the end of the day, trying to get into this cannabis industry right now is you know, I can curse, right?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Complete shit show.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's tough, you know, and just trying to break through the barriers as a small business, competing against these, you know, companies that have millions of
Yeah,
dollars
of course.
is very tough. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to do everything we can to just get in, and we're trying to get the grassroots behind us. That's why we do a lot of, you know, stand up, a lot of open mic, because we want people to come in and express themselves,
Yeah.
chill out, smoke a joint.
It's the culture behind it anyway.
That's it,
Like there's
100%.
multiple groups behind. It's not like you're just like a pot smoker. Like you could just multiple things you can do while getting high.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's what we do. You know, it's a pretty cool place. You can BYOB. You can, you know, so. while
Yeah, I
you're
love
sitting-
that aspect.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people come in there, and it's, you know, it's right in the middle of Red Bank. We get a wide variety of different people. You know, people going for dinner. As soon as they're done, they come by. They'll grab a cigar with their wife, or, you know, and then they'll
Nice.
smoke their cigar. They'll bring some alcohol.
Yeah.
We get, you know, maybe a little bit younger who's getting ready to go to like Teak or something, and then they'll stop here, bring their alcohol, get ready, and then shoot over there. So it's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, we
Nice
get the
mixed
before
crowd.
dinner crowd, then we get the after
Yeah.
dinner crowd. So
Fun.
we turn over like, you know, twice a night.
But you can
2 times a
also
night,
bring
so.
your own dinner there.
You can,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you could bring food, you could order food in, bring alcohol in, you know.
Do you guys have like local businesses nearby that like drop off their menus and stuff?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
cool.
So we have
Juniors
a
will
lot
bring
of
it right
that.
to your table. You know, literally, we'll bring it right. If you got a table reserved, you call them and they'll drop it
Yeah,
off.
they
right
deliver,
there.
that's all.
That's
deliver
cool.
right to the table.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, you know, because people are sitting there drinking and smoking. The next thing is
And the other
obviously to eat.
businesses are like supportive of that, most of them or all of them, or
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, everybody's, like Will said, it's a new category altogether. Not only the cannabis category, but we're literally the only place in New Jersey where you could smoke cannabis indoors. And we're just leaning into that. So most of the cigar, you know, by law, if you have cigars, you can smoke cannabis
Really?
legally. Now they could refuse you service, and then you can't. Which most cigar places do. We're actually leading into that. So that's how, you know, we do it, and we're very cannabis friendly.
Okay.
So it's new, and we don't want to scare the town and the businesses.
Of course.
have you had any kickback from it yet or no?
No, Red
No,
Bank's very
Red
friendly, which is good.
Yeah, I would assume so.
And you'd be surprised how many people smoke. You know, people that you never would
Yeah, of
think
course.
smoke.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I was in Red Bank recently, and we asked one of the cops there. We're like, "Oh, like what would happen if we were just to like light up a joint right now?" And they're like, "It's not the weed that we're looking for."
Right.
That's it.
Yeah,
Red Bank is very cool, very
Yeah.
laid back.
Yeah.
You know, no issues with the town at all. It's pretty cool. You know, it's cool to see it grow, because, you know, like we're one of one, literally. Like nobody's doing it, and to see the people come in, and then when they experience it, they're like, "This is cool." You know what I mean?
After
And-
they're done freaking out.
yeah, they're
They're
like,
like, wait, I can light this in here. We're like,
Yeah.
yes. And they're like, I'm going to light this. I'm like,
Yeah.
be my guest.
Need a lighter?
Yeah. And then they light it and then they look around. I'm like, you guys are good. You need anything else?
I got a cigar question for you.
Sure.
So we did, we had a fundraiser like a year or two ago, and I went to about 4 different cigar shops and said, "Can you roll me an ounce?" And they all said, "Absolutely, not."
Yeah.
and I'm glad you said that, because I tell him, there's a lot of cigar rollers never did cannabis before, so they're like, no, and a lot of the real good rollers are older Cuban dudes, and
Yes.
they're like, so we have like a consultant that we deal with who has a couple shops, and I'm like, listen, you need to start doing that. You know what I mean? Like rolling cannabis in tobaccos, like Godfathers, like that. There's a market for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And,
Yeah.
we're trying to get into that right now. It's just, waiting.
A lot of the
for
rollers, like you said, are old school, and it really is an art form to them.
Yeah.
it is.
So when
One
you ask
guy-
them to roll cannabis, it's almost, to them, it's
Disrespectful.
almost insulting.
Yeah.
Where for us, we're like, this would be great. So we've kind of came across that, and I think we're in the process now. We're actually going to start sourcing some of our own stuff to be able to do that. So hopefully it works out from DR. So
I got
we're in the process of doing that.
disrespect thing from one of the guys. He was like,
100%.
absolutely not. Like, and he didn't even want to talk to me.
Yep.
I apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry. It was just a question. And then one guy said he would do it, but it would come out like shit
Yeah.
because of the veins in the leaves or whatever.
So the difference is when you roll tobacco, what you're rolling it in is the wrapper. That's a huge part of the cigar.
Yeah.
That's where the flavor is. So when you're rolling it in cannabis, it's almost like the opposite. Like you say, you used to buy like shitty Philly blunts.
Yeah.
You don't care about
Yeah.
that. The flavor's in the flower. With cigars, the flavor's in the wrapper as well as the binder and the tobacco.
Okay.
So you can't really roll a cigar tobacco leaf. You can, but there's flavors in that. So the flavors in that and the flavors in cannabis, it's just not what you really want. You want a plain wrapper. So that's what we're in the process of coming out with. And hopefully, if that works out, again, we're trying to just be ahead of the curve, be able to distribute that. So, but that's why.
Yeah, I never thought about it that
Yeah.
way too. 'Cause,
Yeah, unless you know both sides of it, it's like, well, you're rolling the same thing. Why can't we? It doesn't work that way. But yeah. So it's an art form to them, and
It's crazy.
We
how-
kind of learned that too because we asked same thing as you cast a couple guys, and they were like, nah, like.
The one guy was like, basically, like, without even saying it, he was like, "Get out of my store."
Yeah, that's how they work.
That's
I
how
was
they
like,
are.
"I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And it's just like you're like bringing up an idea where you're like, listen, man, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
just like, no, I
Don't even have
care.
to supply it.
No,
It's so early in the industry,
That's what it is.
It's like I'm sure when Elon started and said, "Yeah, we're going to do an electric car," GM, do you want in on this? They're like, "No."
Yeah, no.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And now you're like,
Now he's like, I
so
got
it'll
my
be the
own
same
shit.
thing in this industry too. I mean, we're so early. It's crazy. So,
and it's an industry that's going to continue to grow.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
sure you've seen the numbers from the first month.
I did. It was shocking. I mean, not shocking, but awesome.
It's crazy because
reassuring.
Yeah.
it's definitely reassuring, and to know that there's a cap on everything that they're buying, so that there's still a very low
okay,
ceiling.
okay.
So you
I
can
was-
only purchase a quarter ounce from rec side. So these numbers are very skewed. So once people can purchase their full ounce, 2 ounces, it's going to be, the numbers are
For rec,
insane.
you're saying, or
Just rec.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
you were allowed an ounce a day for
Yes.
recreational.
But
Okay.
when you go to the stores, you can only purchase a quarter right now.
They don't have the
Okay.
supply right
Oh,
now,
I gotcha.
and they
Okay.
have to make sure they have it for the medical
Makes
side.
sense,
So everybody
yeah,
who's
yeah.
selling recreational right now is a medical dispensary.
Yes.
So that has to come first. Eventually, once the mom and pops get open and everybody else gets open, then they'll go full fledged.
Okay.
But right now they're capping everybody.
I got a question for you. How do you feel about the gift shops where you go in, you buy a sticker for $150 and they give you a bag of weed?
I mean, listen, I'm not going to hate on anybody that's trying to get money, right?
I mean, listen, a hustle's a hustle.
That's it. And that's how I
100%.
see it. Like, I look at it, I've been telling him, like, it's a very touchy situation for us because I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
I can't knock anybody that's trying to get money. They're within the legal lines of getting their money. But at the same time, I'm a business owner that's trying to do the same thing in
The
a
right
legal
way.
way.
Yeah, you're going down
And
the right avenue.
I
Yeah.
can't jeopardize everything that we've done to sell this, but maybe a couple stores down, a store is making a ton of money, and I'm sitting here like, damn, that could be come in handy right now. But again, it's long term for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was pretty descriptive.
That was great.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was spot on. I love
Yeah, is there a place of mine that you? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much where we're at. I know that the government and governors and everybody's trying to really cut down on it, but at the end of the day, like Will said, it's a gray area.
Yeah.
It's going to be very.
Is
hard
that how
to,
that just pans out because it's a gray area?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, you can't really prosecute them,
Right.
You know, they're doing it legally.
the prosecution will be if you're on their radar and you keep doing it and they say stop. You're not going to
Yes.
get the license.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's going to
your-
be their payback. They're playing, the government's playing the long game, where everybody's just trying right now playing the short game for the money now. But this is generational money. This is prohibition in
course,
1920.
yes,
You know what I
yes.
mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
4 or 5 years from now, you're going to see NASCAR sponsors with cannabis.
Absolutely.
You're going to see that.
It's
And
going to be
normal.
packs of cigarettes, but it's going to be joints in the
It'll
store.
be on the NFL field.
Yeah.
It's going to be everywhere. So if you're not in that mindset, if you're just
Yeah.
thinking, I'm going to get my money now. And look, some guys are getting millions right now, and they'll be
course.
fine with it. But we're business owners. This is long term for
Yeah.
us.
Love
This
that.
is,
Yeah. Yeah.
So it does suck right now because we have, 20 calls a day?
Yeah.
Are you guys selling cannabis? And we let's say no. Like, we're losing business. We could be doing whatever we wanted to, but at the end of the day, we have so much money into the licenses and the
Yeah.
branding and the business. That's where we're
Yeah,
focused
it's going
on.
to pay off so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
You're ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
Yes.
hopefully.
Yeah.
And you're doing things the right way,
Yeah.
going down the right avenue.
When you do it the
Amazing.
right way, it's always harder.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's always
harder.
Always
Fruitful, too.
harder.
But the payout is always greater.
Correct.
So
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
That's the goal.
And it'll last longer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not these quick.
Yeah.
Now, these gift shops, are they eventually going to become? Is that how that works? Is this like
I'm
a
sure most of them are
starter kit?
trying. Yeah, most of them, in their eyes. Look, everybody thinks it's so easy. I'm going to apply for a license. I'm going to get it. I have a record, or I'm a minority, or whatever the situation is. It's tough. I mean, we have multiple businesses, so we're familiar with business in general.
Yeah.
And even this, we're like scratching our heads at each other, like, well, what's this? What's that? This checklist of 73 things. So
the legality of it, you mean?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
the
a lot of
legality
barriers, man.
and so I'm sure everybody's going to try to get one, but at the end of the day, it's survival. It's
Yeah,
business.
only a couple people.
Survival of the
Yeah.
fittest, right?
Yeah.
Like, so even if they issue 100 after a year, they'll be 75, and after 3 years, they'll be 50, and
Yeah, and you've already been doing it this
so-
whole time, so you have a leg up.
Yeah, and it seems like you have an amazing business model. So
Yeah, it's done pretty well. Like that's why like the CBD side of it, like you said, it's the packs of cigarettes, and they already have that in CBD. Like
Right.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have all that in my stores already. Like we have the top brands, cookies, and all the stuff that comes from Cali and Seattle. They're already mainstream. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
cannabis is lagging. It's one step behind, but we already did everything. We know what to expect. Those cigarettes that you're talking about, just to give you an example, I forgot what we're paying, but they went up $70 a box in 3 weeks.
What?
Just because the demand is insane. You know what I mean? So it's just getting in the game, getting your license right, making sure you make the right connections and networks, and basically, hopefully, ride it out.
And there's a business too in CBD. I mean, don't get us
there's a
wrong. This
very- Oh, yeah.
CBD is originally when he started, it was just as a pathway to get into the cannabis. But meanwhile, I mean, the CBD stuff is doing amazing.
Yeah.
So he has chemo patients that come in for it.
Oh wow.
Doctors, lawyers.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
It's
Everyone.
crazy.
So
Like,
it's-
you get a lot of people, and they come in for medicine because they're tired of pills. They don't want to take pills no more.
I was going to say exactly.
Yeah.
My
Yep.
uncle is like super straight edge, and he had knee surgery, and he does not want to take the pills that they're
Yeah.
providing. So he's taking the Delta 8,
Yes.
the gummies. So I picked up a few packs from you guys
Oh,
a
nice.
month
Thank you.
ago, I guess.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Great.
and they're very strong. They're very good, and like we've had tons of people that came into my store and was like, I went to the dispensary in Elizabeth, right, and I just spent $400. I got a quarter of weed. I got gummies, blah blah blah. And you know where they're at? They're at my store because they're like, I'm not going back there. The weed is trash. The gummies are expensive and they don't do anything. And the gummies that we get, all of them have COAs. All of them are licensed. All of them are tested. And I tell them, I say, look, the stuff that I have in my store, I'll put it against any gummy store, anything you have in any dispensary, because I know what I get is good. I've been doing this for a very long time, and my goal is quality, not quantity.
Now, are you manufacturing, or are you just
No,
like? Okay.
we're sourcing it.
Okay.
We did the processing. I wasn't a big fan of it. You know, just to be honest, I like to just sell. You know, I can't put stuff together. I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
I'm a business guy. I like to just put the business together
Yeah.
and make it work.
Just
you know?
move stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's education. You know,
Yeah.
people come in and they don't know what's Delta 8, what's Delta 9, what's Delta 10, what's CBD, what's they don't know. So a lot of it is you're just educating the client.
Yeah.
They're not doing that at the dispensary. So once you educate the client, no matter what business it is, right? Whether it's finance or cannabis or whatever, bartending, right? If you educate the client, that's your client for life.
Yeah.
Their loyalty's with you now. They trust you now. Yep. And that's a lot of what it is educating the client and then try this, try that. You know, we'll do samples and really working with them. It's not like come in and make the sale, leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I felt that way. Lots of recommendations and info.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah,
you guys are awesome.
Yeah, man.
I'm a big
You know where
fan.
we're at.
Yeah, that's it.
That's 3 East Front Street in Red Bank, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Actually,
Plug it. Say it again.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna leave you guys with a little gift too. I got, you know, so like I said, we've been planning this for a very long time. A couple of the growers that I've, you know, it's called legacy to legal. It's kind of like people that have been in the game for a long time trying to cross over.
Okay.
So I got a couple growers that got their licenses in New Jersey that I've been dealing with for a long time. So been growing fire. So it's going to be a very good thing. We're focusing on small mom and pop growers. We don't want we don't want Curaleaf. We don't want the big guys who grow fucking 100,000 square foot grows. And
Right.
we want
You want local.
guys, mom and pop shops who were growing in their fucking basement or in their fucking shed.
Who actually take care of each plant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They know
That's-
what nutrients this
Yes.
one has, and
Right.
That's what we're looking for. The thing is we built this brand so that we can give them a platform, right? So when people
Yeah.
come into our stores, they look, what do you recommend? What is this? What is that? And we say, look, you know, you can go with this cookies, or you can go with Lazarus, or you can go with Charlotte's Web. But we also have this 1804 Farms from New Jersey, who's he's a smaller guy, same concentrates, pretty comparable. And they're like, you know what? Let me try that. And that's the platform we're trying to give to people around.
that's
here.
nice.
That's awesome.
Promoting the local
Yeah.
businesses. I love that.
Integrity weed.
Yeah, man. I'm on fire, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Integrity farm.
yeah.
We don't want any of the, the booth that they're giving out.
But you're
now.
right.
No,
you're
yeah, I
right.
hear
Mass
you.
production, the quality drops off quick.
There's gotta be a shelf
Yeah,
like where
absolutely.
I mean, look, not to knock anybody. Like there'll be money to be made there too.
Absolutely.
You know,
Of course.
there's always going to be Budweiser. There's always going to be Coors Light.
Yeah, yes.
You know, and those are great companies.
yeah.
But then there's always going to be those little microbreweries
Yep.
and little IPAs,
Yep.
and that's what we're trying to be. You know, we're going to drop certain strains on certain days. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's a one-time. You know, it's going to be like almost a sneaker drop type of thing. We're going to build it. You know, take our clientele, keep educating them, keep building them, and you know, the Curaleafs will be there, and they'll be there, but.
Yeah.
You,
I know what
concept.
Chris is going
You
for.
too.
Go
And you'll
ahead.
always have that anyway.
Right, that'll be there no
Yeah.
matter what. Right?
Yeah.
So.
you two could help me out with the conundrum that I've been having.
Ooh, a conundrum.
time.
Yeah.
I want a signature Two Clouded Mind show small batch of weed, a one-off, just a one-off.
Yeah.
And I feel like you guys can help me.
I think we
lead me
can.
in the right path.
Yeah, man. I think we can definitely.
We could probably
help
put
you.
that together.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We're definitely gonna talk. I think we just became best friends.
Did we just?
We just become best friends. Yup.
You want to do karate in the garage?
Yes, I do. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, dude. One step closer.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's honestly
Collaboration.
been a dream of mine for so long.
What's the process of that anyway? In order to like name it your own thing, don't you have to like crossbreed it and then breed it
so
again?
that's kind of like why I've been building with these relationship with growers, especially like these two growers that I've been dealing with. They've been breeding and they've been crossing. They've been getting tester packs from the big breeders. So they get them and they grow them, they breed them, and they basically have tester packs. And they say, look, I like this one. This is going to be A, B, and C. All right, so we're going to name this, whatever name we want to name it, because we tested it, we grew it. This is ours. We can keep growing this consistently. That's the key to it, is keep growing that one strain consistently.
Gotcha.
That's the goal, because if you can't have a sour diesel, and then all of a sudden it tastes like haze, you know what I mean? So you got to be able to grow that sour diesel consistently. And that's how
Makes
you get
sense.
the name. And that's, that we're going to be doing like a lot of stuff like that. Like packs with like, again, we're gonna try to use a lot of local growers, their best flower, put them in like a ounce pack, and then do drops of like an ounce of bunch of different cores of different strains. So we're gonna be doing a ton of stuff that me as a smoker would love to do. You know what I mean? Like that'd be cool as hell if I had could buy a variety pack of fucking different quarters and eighths.
Fuck
Yeah, like Bruce Banner, White
Party pack.
Widow.
That's
Oh,
it,
man.
you know what I mean? And that's what we're gonna be doing, and we're gonna be going that route with everything. Is like the shit that stoners and people like. That's what we're focusing on.
Okay,
Dude, I'm
wait.
like getting super excited right now for you. Like, seriously,
me too.
This sounds awesome.
Something popped into my head. You know how like wineries will do pairings with like cheese and wine or chocolate and wine that go together? Have you guys ever done some sort of pairing of like a certain strain with different things that might bring out the flavor more? Or
We haven't.
Like weed and chocolate.
yeah,
If you're interested in doing that, you're more than welcome.
I would love to.
Just get Girl Scout cookies involved.
Well, they do Girl Scout cookies and beer. I've
Fuck
been to
yeah.
those before.
Wait,
but I
what?
was some of the breweries they do that around
You could
here.
pair anything now. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Why not?
Like we do with the cigars. We do the cigar pairings with the different bourbons and stuff like that. And eventually that's a great idea.
Cannabis,
But
yeah,
it's
like,
just,
that's definitely a great
We're
idea.
still waiting on, the official, here's your license
you're
type
good.
of
I just
thing,
feel
so.
like it like elevates it. And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
ooh, this fancy pairing.
Yeah, and people love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Anything like they want an experience.
They want an event.
Yeah.
So the younger generation, they'll pay, but they want an experience. They're not just going to come and sit there and hang out. So, yeah, that's a cool idea. That's where the Paint and Puff kind of came from. The experience,
totally.
the poetry, the comedy.
I
all
love the
that kind of
poetry
stuff,
nights
so.
and that. Yeah.
Is that all during the same time or different events?
No, they're all different events. Yeah.
right?
Poetry-
Tuesday night is
Yep.
your poetry?
Yeah, look at you.
I told you I came.
Yeah. Tuesday's poetry.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. Do
Yeah.
you have a calendar like set? Like, okay, these days are dedicated.
Yeah, so
to
if you
this,
go on the
this is
Instagram
dedicated.
or the Facebook, we have the calendar set.
Kelsey has performed there for comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And my friend Jess has performed for poetry.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah,
Do like a
there's
midsummer jam and you just do all of them on one day.
Yeah.
Can we time out real quick? Can you talk again?
What?
Me?
What?
Dude, this like New Jersey has like this thing like pollen and I have like words right now.
Aw,
It
Ryan.
sucks. Yeah, it's.
Do you want a tissue?
I got one. I'm actually gonna go blow it out.
Aw. See, you have it in your nose. I have it in my eyes.
It was in my head all day, like in my fucking temples, and I wanted to just like hit my head against. the wall.
Mine's like when I'm driving,
It was
as soon
bad.
as I get out into the air, I start hysterically crying. So I'll be driving down the parkway and people probably think my boyfriend just broke up with me or
Yeah.
something. Like I look like a
Fucking
crazy
relative
person.
just passed. Like,
Yeah.
you just bawling.
That's besides the point.
No, it just hit me. It hit me right like today. Today it hit me.
Sounds like you have a broken.
Fucking like Squidward over here. yeah, I'll be right back.
That's funny.
No, that's dope though. Everything sounds so much fun and so interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's interesting again because it's a category that doesn't exist, so there's nothing to really baseline it off of. I mean, the closest they could get is alcohol.
Okay.
So alcohol has the ABC.
Yes.
So cannabis has the CRC.
Okay.
Same kind of thing. And they're kind of basing a lot of the stuff off alcohol. So that's the only baseline they have. But a lot of this is, the laws and the rules are being written as we go, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
So 1 week it's this, we get this, and they're like, oh no, now it's this. And I'm like, wait, what?
oh, it just switches like that.
Yeah. Now it's pretty much, I wouldn't say set in stone, but it's a lot better now than it was 6 months ago or 12 months ago.
Yeah.
It's because more like the municipalities have their little set of rules, and that's the
Yeah.
curveball.
And each one's different.
Yeah, and the CRC has their set. They gave a lot of power to the municipalities, and the municipalities are like, well, we're going to take advantage of this. And
Yeah.
they're it's like a regular business. It should be anyway, but they're doing a lot of due diligence. They're making sure that, some towns are like, hey, come on in. Some towns are like, we're going to vet you to the fullest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wall
Yeah.
Township wants nothing to do with any of it.
There's tons of towns.
Some towns are like,
Yeah.
here, it's $2,000 for a license, and some are like, here, it's $50,000 for a license. So
Mm.
it's
non-refundable.
non-refundable. Yeah,
Oh,
so
does
it's-
every town? I have a question. Does every town have like so many licenses? Like how you have to have liquor licenses? Like how many
Yeah.
does Red Bank have?
So that's up to the town as well. So certain towns,
Nine.
they can limit it to 2 or 3, and
Okay.
certain towns can limit it to unlimited. It's completely up to the town and what they want to do. Similar to a liquor license. would
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for the pricing. There's no rhyme or reason for the licenses. It's whatever that municipality decides on. So it's a little weird because we have multiple stores.
Yeah.
Right.
One town's one thing. We're like, all right, we got all this stuff. We're ready to go. And you go to another town, and it's like, you don't need any of that. You need this.
Oh no.
And it's like, oh, okay, all right. And it just is what it is. You either deal with it or you don't move forward.
and
so.
that's just a flex on the township.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because the state is uniform across no matter what municipality. This is what the state
Yeah,
wants.
yeah.
But the municipalities are all different. So
It's a whole nother vibe in this room than anywhere else in the building. It's like super foggy.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Co-host Ryan just blew a whole
Sup?
8-ball up his nose.
Yep.
You feel better?
No, dude.
Dude, your eyes
So
are
not a
beet red and
sponsor.
puffy.
Well, that was a given anyway. It's
You need like Flonase or something.
no Neti Pot.
Oh,
Neti
Neti
Pot.
Pot.
You want to sponsor an episode?
Yeah, for real. I'll do it live.
He'll
Oh,
neti, he
I
For
don't
will,
wanna
6
see
hours
that.
straight, Neti Pot flow.
Ew, I don't want to see
Ryan
that.
will
Guinness
Neti
Book
Pot
World Records.
my hot sauce.
Oh no, he will not.
that I'd like to see. That I'd like to see.
Oh my
Fucking just
God.
kill me now.
Come on. It's not that bad. I'll do it with you.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
I wouldn't allow
Don't
you
do
to.
that.
All right, so it's either that or we got to use the Mentos as mouth guards.
Done.
And punch each other.
Sick.
That one I like.
Yeah, you chose wisely.
Deal.
Fucking yeah. Yeah, me and hot sauce, I don't bet with hot sauce anymore.
I was gonna say you won't even eat it sometimes. You can't put up your nose.
No way. No way. Fucking straight after is boofing. No boofing hot sauce. Couldn't pay me enough money. Maybe $1 million I'd boof hot sauce. $1
That's
million.
funny.
I'm a cheap date. I would do it for way cheaper than that.
No, it's not
How
worth
cheap?
it.
How cheap?
Free.
I'm buying a whole new butthole and like insides for like afterwards, dude. There's no way.
I'd do it for like $1,000.
Oh, that's too pricey. I got like
Thanks.
$40 on me.
Do I get to pick the hot sauce?
This shouldn't be a conversation.
And we veered way left right now.
Yeah.
We're way off the highway right
Yeah,
now.
welcome to the show, dude. I am like, ooh, squirrel.
I think it was like Elon
the
Musk
worst.
that said that like a common problem is with like intelligent people is they waste time on things that shouldn't even be. Like,
voice
and I
right
feel
now
like
is
boofing
killing me.
hot sauce is exactly that.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh my
I think
god,
we broke Chris.
broke me.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh man.
So I have a stupid question, and
Well, there are no stupid questions.
Yeah, no such thing.
it,
Only stupid answers.
well,
That sounds more appropriate.
Right?
We got a lot of stupid answers on the show.
I obviously know the difference between THC and CBD. How do they process it? Do you guys know it all? Like, how do they take the psychoactive properties out of that to make it CBD?
And can I also throw in Delta 8 or any of those?
So
Like,
they're
and
like
what
all
that is.
different molecules in a cannabis plant, and
Cannabinoids, right?
yeah, they're cannabinoids, and they extract them, you know. And then I'm not gonna sit here act like I'm a scientist or anything, but for the most part,
Oh, don't let them fool you.
they'll take them out and they'll put them in. So let me put it to you this way: so if you pull out all of the cannabinoids and then you like the Delta 8, the Delta 9, what gives you the high. Then you take out the regular CBD side, which is the more medicinal side, so that you can be like, hey, I have anxiety, or I need something for that. They'll just enhance that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So now they put it in the gummies, and now the gummies taste just like regular gummies, but now you have Delta 8, now you have Delta
like
9,
CBD with
CBD.
like, can you
Yes.
pair those?
Yeah, so what they do is they use the CBD side of the plant or the cannabinoid, and then they'll infuse that with the Delta 8, and then now you have
And that's your enhancer of like that specific enhancer for CBD.
and now you're having something that's pretty similar to cannabis, and
Yeah.
you know you can take it now. You can inhale it, you can smoke it. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it.
Let me see that.
I'm sorry. I think Chris is dying
I'm guessing
right
that's
now.
not CBD.
Okay, because I was going to ask you that. So, like, the packs I picked up, one was, like, for, I think it said euphoria. And then the other one said, like, it was, like, an anti-stress.
So that's
or,
like where the scientists and those guys come in, that they can basically make it more or less, more for sleeping, more for help, more for anxiety and stuff like that. So that's where the processor comes in and they do what they do. But again, there's just so many ways you can go as far as, messing with the cannabinoids and pulling and extracting the different cannabinoids to affect you different ways. It's just, they're just diving into it really. Like this is just starting.
Right.
Yeah.
So
It's research.
yeah. Again, like we're more of the old school cannabis smokers where we want flowers and smoke flowers, smoke a joint, smoke a blunt. That's what most people want. But now, they're diving into this and they're finding all this other shit, and then, like you're looking.
Well, what
at
if you like smoking and your job can't? And so like that's an alternative also, or like
you
that
can just smoke
thing's
CBD.
taking over you.
Do you want a water?
My throat's just really dried. Now I'm good. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my juice. That's
Okay.
what it was. My throat was super dry when I hit that. And now I'm
That's the
fucked.
problem I find. That's why I like to smoke flower. Like the electronic stuff to me is.
I'm not a fan.
I didn't
No
feel like
good.
rolling another joint. I'm being lazy. I'm sorry.
Hey, at least he's honest. At
You're
least it's
allowed.
honest, right?
Yeah.
That's an honesty cough.
I'm on day 2 of no electronic smoking right now.
Yeah. I'm
Because
more
my
flower.
allergies have been so bad, I don't enjoy it, and like it's making me cough.
You couldn't even
and,
tell you had
like,
allergies.
Stop laughing at him, Chris.
Dude, fucking, you would never know.
Yeah, but it's a lot easier for me to like cruise around work
Oh, yeah.
all day long.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
A lot of people like it. A lot of people thought it was going to take over flower. It's not.
No
gonna take
way.
over.
No,
No,
different.
It's different.
Different.
Yeah, it's a totally different.
And I would like that in replace of like I just did electronic nicotine, So like, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, we actually get a ton of old cigarette smokers who don't want to smoke no more, and they're like, "Well, let me try." We got like these packs of hemp, and they'll smoke that. It feels like a cigarette. It looks like a cigarette, but it's hemp or
Okay.
CBD, and they're like, "I'd rather smoke this than go spend $15 on a pack
Right.
of cigarettes."
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I need to quit smoking cigarettes like
Yeah.
very soon, very very soon. I need to.
He's really good with like quitting things. He could just be like, nope,
That's
and then
good.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, his self-restraint.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
yeah, it's weird. I tested myself like when I was younger because whatever. I just wanted to see what I can endure. I was curious about addiction, so I'm like, I didn't understand why certain things appealed so much to people and how they got hooked. So I guinea pigged myself at a lot of different shit just to see. And
You were able to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys like smoking so much, then
Love it.
when are you going to, frequent the Scarlet Reserve Room at
Oh,
3 East Front
they're
Street?
going to come this
I'm
Red Bank,
week.
actually
New
in
Jersey.
Let's
Red
go.
Bank quite often.
Tell me a
Me
day
too.
and I'm going. Tell me a day.
Okay.
Well, let's go for one of the events. I think
I'm
we'll get a
usually
whole
there.
got a
experience.
You
lot of
guys got
stuff
going
coming
on
up.
Thursdays?
Yeah.
Thursdays we don't do events. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Sunday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So Sunday's
Tuesday's
always the pink.
poetry
Yep.
is Wednesday comedy.
Yep, look at that.
See, I'm good. I'm on this.
You
I
could
know.
handle our event schedule.
She could
I'm on
also
top
have
of
a
it.
computer in front of her, but
No, I
we would.
do not, Ryan.
She must be on IG right now.
Yeah.
And then Sundays we do the paint and puff once a month.
Okay.
Cool.
And then comedy or poetry on Fridays too. So
I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna come.
Yeah,
down.
I'm gonna hang out.
Yeah.
Seriously, I want to
Vegas.
definitely come.
It's a
hang
cool
out.
vibe. It's something totally different, you know.
I love it.
And you have everybody, all kind of lives, walks of life in there. You got cigar smokers. You got, I mean, the cigar smoke definitely overwhelms
Of
the
course.
cannabis smoke.
Yeah.
So you
We'll
will
test that.
Do you guys have a
I
bathroom?
mean, I might be able to blow out the
Yeah.
cigar smoke. Seriously.
Let's roll like a half ouncey and just be like,
Smoke it up.
You guys have
it.
created a challenge, so I think we
Thanks.
can overcome.
We're there.
cigar smoke.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh my, we got a very, very good system in there that cleans all that smoke out.
Yeah, we have a good air
We
system.
want to try
in
it
there,
out.
so-
Let's
Nice.
yeah,
Okay,
let's put
okay.
it to the test.
Definitely.
let's put it to the
Done.
test.
Do you
Done.
guys do like poker nights or anything, like card games and things?
We don't because that's illegal. So.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
we would
Gambling,
never
yeah.
do anything
Just,
illegal. But if guys want to come in and they want to play cards or play dominoes
Poker
or
in the back,
whatever,
liquor in the front.
Yeah. Yeah. There might or might not be a table back there,
Oh.
So
That's cool.
After hours.
Yeah.
It's usually we usually eat on it, but you can't play cards on it. So yeah, there's stuff to do there. We've done all kind of different stuff there. So
Sweet.
but we're open to the public, which is kind of cool because a lot of the cigar clubs and stuff like that aren't.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have to pay a membership and blah blah
Get
blah.
outta
blah.
here.
What about like private like bands and stuff, like full bands?
No, we don't do bands. We have tenants above us, and
Okay.
we're not
Then that
zoned to
makes
do
sense.
bands and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So like the comedy and everything relates kind of back to the cigar smoking or cannabis smoking or CBD. So the bands would just kind of be like an all out, like kind of out of what our realm of business is.
Yeah.
But we do like the poetry and smoke.
Would you
or
do like a
coffee
jazz
smoke.
night?
So I would love to do a jazz night. It would probably be more cigar based.
Yeah, you could do like a
Yeah.
keyboard, so you can control the volume.
But it's crazy the walks of life that come in there. I mean, you would never.
Yeah.
All ages. I mean, the ages.
Yeah, of course.
The ages
I'm
are
smoking cigars.
hysterical. Like, you
Really?
could see people come in. It's like your grandmother, and you're like,
And do they
she
all
was at
chill with each
Woodstock.
other?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
I just
but
want to come in and like just talk to strangers.
That's what it is. That's
It-
what it is.
Yeah.
And we do
Yeah.
that all the time, and it's
cool.
just, and
That's
it's amazing.
cool.
I mean, we've been open now, 6 months, 7 months, not a single incident. I mean,
That's great.
not
Beautiful.
even somebody having words with somebody.
Beautiful.
That's
Everybody just meshes, and we were kind of worried at first because we didn't know how it would go, and it's just nobody buys.
Well, because I feel like it's a more chill atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Yeah.
bar where people are getting super wasted and like starting arguments.
Yeah.
Like,
And
And you
everyone's
guys have
kinda
such an
calm.
To
amazing
blanket
vibe.
their
Like,
feelings. We're
It's
here
very
to
chill,
enhance.
It's just, I mean, during the day we're more cash and carry. So people come in, they buy stuff and they leave.
Yeah.
And then at night, we kind of dim the lights a little bit. We set the mood, and guys come in before dinner, after dinner. So it's more of like, I'll just kind of
Yeah.
blow my nose for like the 1,000th time in my life.
Oh, and that Thai restaurant next to you is like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So I'm about to pick up that food and just
come on by.
come on over.
I haven't eaten there yet, but everybody says it's
Oh
amazing.
my God,
So,
it's so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good for us because they attract a lot of people. And then we have Red Rock, adjacent to us.
Yeah.
They attract a lot of people. And there's a couple new restaurants. The old downtown now is a new restaurant.
Okay.
Yes.
They're attracting crazy. So, and we're like, everybody walks right past us. And they're always
Perfect.
like
Well, you're in like the
looking and-
prime location
That's
too.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so
yeah,
cool.
It's pretty cool.
I got these, right?
What the fuck? He's like a clown.
will you-
He's like, but there's more.
Wait, I got some stuff. Will you pass these out to our friends?
Yeah, absolutely. Here you go.
Hold on.
Just
Oh
take.
my God.
These will be at Scarlet Reserve Room,
Oh, nice.
3 East Front Street,
Oh,
Red Bank.
I have a question. Your Madawan one, where is that
And then we
located?
got some stickers. Stickers, as
782.
Chris says.
Stickers.
Route
Stickers.
34
Stickers.
in Madawan. It's right. It's about
What
And
is it
then
near?
I got
MJ's. It's
I gotta
about
get one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
30 yards
Yeah.
away from.
And this is a shameless
Awesome.
plug of
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my shameless plug.
What?
My hot sauce.
Oh, yeah. It's great, though.
10% off.
It's worth
Yeah,
it.
we'll put these in the store for you guys.
Cool.
Thank you.
So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
We're going to have a fun night.
I cannot wait. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah.
kidding you.
I think you
It's gonna
guys
be
will
great.
dig it, man. You
I
guys
say
will
it all the
definitely-
time.
So,
oh yeah.
so
I'm
wait,
gonna
if
be-
you
I'm gonna
guys
go.
have things going on, not to interrupt, you said Tuesdays, right?
Tuesdays is poetry.
So you got poetry
It's
going
really
on tonight.
fun.
You could just check the schedule with her. She knows exactly what's
She-
going
yeah.
on. She's got it.
You
That's
have it
why
going
she
on
does our
tonight?
schedules.
No,
No.
tonight we are off. Next week.
Yeah, so
we're
we do
back
every
on.
other week.
Yeah.
Every other
Yeah,
week.
so
Okay.
next week is poetry on Tuesday, comedy on Wednesday.
And we have Jess coming up too.
Yeah, and then we have then on Friday we do We do a comedy show called So You Want to Be a Comedian. Actually started in Asbury years ago. And now we brought it back with one of our partners, Jess, who hosts it.
I love that.
So we do that
Fuck
once a month
yeah.
on Fridays. That's a pretty big event. Because during the week it's like open mic almost.
Yeah. That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah, we're just trying to really keep it artsy, give back to the culture, and kind of organically grow.
Yeah, and I feel
Fridays we
like
do the bigger shows.
it's something for everyone. Like,
Yeah.
not to sound cheesy, but
No,
it
it
really
is.
is.
I like small, like just like selective group things. It's more private, more like
Yeah.
I guess that's
Yeah.
like what you're going
Exclusive.
for. Yeah,
Yeah.
exclusive.
That's what we're looking
And it's a lot easier when everybody's smoking too, because everybody's just vibing.
Yeah.
out, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
you have any nerves or anything, it just kind of goes away. You see everybody's just vibing, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it's a cool atmosphere.
Fucking awesome.
So
Yeah, we're gone.
I have
Get
to.
ready.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm there.
It'll definitely be a cool experience for you guys.
It's gonna be my
Can't
new
wait.
hangout spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Maria, you do the calendar, right?
Yeah, I do. I'll set it for us. Don't worry. Yeah.
Because I don't drink, so I don't hang out in bars and shit.
Yeah, that's
you
another
know,
thing.
We see that a lot.
Yeah.
I was surprised that a lot of people come in, they're like, yeah, I don't drink, but I smoke. And it was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, it's a
gonna
social
say,
setting for
like-
smokers.
Yep.
right, because where else do you smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Your house?
Home.
Yeah, totally.
Right? And you can't,
I mean, I smoke
Yeah.
everywhere because I'm ignorant and I really am.
It's the truth. I smoke all the time, but
Everywhere I go, I always am smoking a joint, the pen, something.
yeah. But you don't have that setting where you're like with 2 or 3 of your friends, you're sitting down, you're bullshitting.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of like cool.
I love it.
you know?
It's
Yeah.
like casual. It's like hanging out in someone's living room,
Yeah.
but like more
Yeah.
upscale. Yeah.
Come watch the games, the NBA
Yeah, we have the
finals and shit
games
like that.
on.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
they come
Okay.
in, they chill out, and it's a nice place. You know, they like it. A lot of people like it, and we're just trying to grow.
yeah,
Love that.
Pretty
me
cool.
too.
Love that.
We'll actually, yeah, we'll link you guys up with Chelsea. How do we normally do this? With We'll have all like your descriptions. And
Oh, yeah,
stuff in the
Chelsea.
link.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We're gonna put
Yeah.
all your information. It'll be down.
Yeah,
there.
you can let us know all the events again, like
Yeah,
the
man.
days and your links and all of that.
Yeah.
We'll
It's all
have
on the
that
website.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's on the
Yeah.
website,
Awesome.
social media.
Yeah.
We keep
Instagram. We're pretty heavy on Instagram.
Yeah.
So.
I was just gonna ask, like, what's
Yeah.
your primary social
Yeah,
use?
Instagram,
Yeah.
definitely.
Instagram.
You do
Yeah.
TikTok
So
We're in TikTok, but they kind of have a lot of barriers right now for anything.
For anything
smoking
like,
cannabis.
yeah.
So you got to find a path.
Even
We're
tobacco.
finding ourselves having
even
to deal with
tobacco.
that. Like, we can't do like Instagram ads because we had like a pipe in our
Yeah.
logo for
Yeah,
a while.
they'll
Now-
flag you.
Yeah.
You got to do. You got to find workarounds. That's what my other business does as far as like marketing. We help small businesses do that type of stuff.
Oh, cool.
Advertise.
that's the tough part too. Like even just with the tobacco, can't advertise.
Really?
So you can't do.
You can't advertise CBD.
Can't advertise
it's
CBD,
None of that.
cannabis.
Oh, that's so hard.
So
then.
literally, our entire business model, it's got to be organic.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, you could put up a paid ad, but Facebook will take it down.
Yeah.
And you keep
Oh.
doing it. I mean, you want to hear a crazy story? So we do some like we do the different events with the smoking and everything, and an Eventbrite. You know, we were using Eventbrite for a while,
Right.
and they actually locked our account out because.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
because of the
Wow.
cannabis events. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So what's going to end up happening, and it's going to be across the board, there's going to be actually businesses designed strictly for the cannabis industry.
Okay.
And everything from banking,
Cannabis marketing,
credit cards,
yeah.
to marketing, to insurance
Interesting.
companies, to invite
Well,
companies.
insurance is going to be huge.
So you
So-
can literally take any industry right now
Cross
and
it over.
Make it
cross and
cannabis.
make your own. You know,
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah,
I'm going
culinary,
to
like-
do this for cannabis.
Okay.
And it's going to exist because cannabis is one of those things where nobody wants to touch it. Now, once it becomes federally legal,
Right.
yeah.
different
Different
ballgame.
story.
But for now, if you're looking to, I would say if you're looking to start a business, pick something and
Cannabis.
just make it cannabis.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it exists. You know, we now have an Eventbrite, but for cannabis only. And
That's what I was.
yeah.
gonna
That's
say.
all they host is cannabis events.
Cannabis events, yeah.
Yep.
You know,
That's it.
banking.
Oh, is
it's
that,
just banking? So it's
Isn't
crazy.
there like Garden State of Mind? Isn't that one of the companies?
So Garden
that
State of
does
Mind,
events?
yeah, that's our guy Rui.
Yeah,
Garden State of
I've-
Mind.
I've seen them before.
He hosts. That's the company that does our paint puffs.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So he hosts
nice.
paint puffs all over the state. He's, that's one of our best partners. He's doing some crazy stuff. He's got the first ever cannabis retreat coming to New Jersey.
What?
So it's 3 days. 3 nights.
Camping.
Nice.
In the
Yeah.
woods.
What?
A cannabis retreat, health and wellness cannabis retreat. That's gonna be huge.
Oh my God, that sounds
Yoga,
awesome.
bands, comedy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Can I bring
crazy.
mushrooms?
So
Yeah,
you
there's
could bring.
going to be all
Look
types
at
of
Chris.
shit out there.
Yeah,
I want to sign up for that.
it's on 200 acres.
Wait,
wanna
South
sign up for
Jersey or
North.
just like west and north?
Way
Yeah,
north.
way
Yeah,
north.
the mountains.
So that'll
Gotcha.
be, that's,
They got
and this is all
lakes
stuff we're going to be
and
involved in too. 'Cause we have,
horseback
we have a
riding
lot of
and
good
shit like
partners.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I love that. You guys have your hands kind of in everything.
We're trying,
Yeah.
we're trying to be like that host, and then everybody kind of feeds off of us, So because we
Yeah.
have the brick and mortar right now, which most people don't have,
Right.
and they have a lot of ideas, so we just kind of run them through and just kind of partner with
You're
people.
orchestrating it.
You know, I mean, that's what it really is going to be about finding the community,
Yeah.
organically growing together, and then it's just once it's
Well, you
legalized,
already
it's
see
gonna-
that it's going to be like you pair something and then like you have cannabis with something
Right.
else. So you want to be able to know all the ins and outs of that. So people go to you and you be like, this is how you set it up.
Yeah.
We'll facilitate it.
100%.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We try to help a lot of people out. Like I get a lot of calls like, what can we do? How, and I'm like, look, man, I give out so much information to my friends. Like, I'm like, look, do this, this, and this. Like, if I was an attorney, you know what I mean? Like, these attorneys are charging $20,000, $30,000 for what I'm giving to a lot of my friends for free. I'm like,
Yeah.
just go do it. Get in this industry because it's life changing. You know what I mean? If you can get in, and I must say that the CRC is giving the licenses to everybody. So if you have a conviction and you've been arrested,
Yeah.
you want to get in, like their top priority. They're literally getting handed licenses right now. So
Wow.
They have
get
priority up to
yeah,
where
so
they,
get in. You know what I mean? Get in. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy because it is a shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We're
if you
definitely
can
not
get
gonna
in
say
and
that.
Find your way in. Listen, man, get in. I'm not afraid of competition. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if anybody can get in and make money, let's everybody get in before the big guys come. Because when
Right.
the big guys come,
Yeah.
you're gonna be
Too late.
Well,
at
they're
that
waiting
point.
for everybody to do it for them. And
Yeah.
then all the
They'll come in
legalities
and buy,
come-
yeah.
Yeah. And they'll be like,
You'll either get
exactly.
bought out or you'll get pushed out eventually,
That's rude. Sorry.
It's okay.
on your own show.
Yeah, that was bad.
Rookie move.
Yeah. Jeffrey's podcast.
That was bad. Bad. Let me do not disturb this.
Why are you so important? Who's
Airplane
calling
mode. It's Ash. She
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
us.
No, it's work.
you? Gross.
They're like, it's beat the clock. Get over here.
Yeah, stop smoking weed and get your ass to work.
I'm gonna play security guard for the night.
Oh, really? Yeah. So I guess we could sneak right in there.
Yeah.
I can walk you guys right through the front door if you
Let's
guys want
go.
me
They
to
allow old guys like us out
out of
there?
here. It's
Yeah.
limit.
Bro.
You have to go
Fucking
out of here.
Field
I'm telling
trip.
you, I'll walk you right through the front door. They won't even blink an eye.
I mean, maybe we'll have one.
I have not been there since college. Oh, except
I
for
haven't
one
been there
event.
since,
I had
like,
to
the
go to
other
an
day.
event. But
I haven't been there since 3 o'clock.
I was going to say, yeah. Since this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
All right.
that's my life. That's whatever. So yeah, well, we are definitely going to be coming and hanging out.
Great.
for sure.
Yeah, we'd love to have you guys
Yeah.
for sure.
and we appreciate it.
Tell a friend and tell a
I want to
friend.
do a puff and paint.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's my goal.
You should. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man. It's pretty cool. I mean, you could, you bring your own stuff. You bring what you want, and
Yeah.
it's funny because they, like Will was saying, they have, the artist there, and you see what you're painting, and at the end, everybody holds their painting
Everyone
up.
looks different.
and
a little
everybody's
bit.
is different, 100%.
Yeah.
So-
And it's like, were you
How'd
guys
you get
watching
that?
this?
Yeah.
And some people are super creative, and then some people, it's like they were just smoking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Buy
they're
the
just,
book.
It's
they're like-
actually it's the ones that don't pay too much mind that
Yes.
always come out better. So
Yes.
like I teach paint classes.
It's true.
That's like I'm a commissioned artist and I teach paint classes on the side. And I did a little like kind of thing where I put half the table was drinking and the other half was smoking to see like who listened better and who wound up better, and the smokers like
Oh,
did
definitely.
so much better because
No,
they were like
yeah.
relaxed and
Yeah.
just,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just waiting for you to
Potheads
tell
rule,
me.
man.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
they do.
weird too because we'll be in there and it'll just be silence.
Everyone's
It's so,
concentrating.
right?
Yeah.
It's so weird, and we're like,
You get in the zone.
It's crazy. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just.
I would like pop a balloon or something crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Just a quick tension.
People are in the
breaker.
zone, man. They're just
Yeah.
like 15, 20 minutes in. They're just they're smoking and they're painting.
Yeah.
They're just zoned
love
out.
that.
It's crazy.
Let's do that.
Be a
It's
part
We're
of it so
going.
bad.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Man.
We still have plenty seats available for
When's the next one? Do you know?
the 24th.
24.
All right.
Sunday the
Do you have to
24th.
sign up and like?
Yeah. So you'll go to Garden State of Mind,
Okay.
and you'll purchase your seat through there, and that's it. You reserve your seat, and then when you come in, you bring your cannabis, and everything else is
Let's
provided.
go.
So
Sick.
Let's go, guys.
So one more time for the people in the back. Where are you guys located?
3 East Front Street in Red Bank, New Jersey. So we're Broad and Front meet. So you
Perfect
cannot miss us.
location.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely cool. So
And guys, thank you so much for taking the
thanks for
time
having
and
us.
having
and
us.
hanging
Awesome.
out with us.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah, man.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
You
looking
guys are
forward to
so
seeing you guys.
interesting.
Whatever.
Really.
Yeah, I've been looking for. I like hookah lounges and stuff like that too, but like only because like a cigar lounge wasn't like
Yeah.
necessarily available
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
like this kind of purpose.
it definitely takes the stigma and everything away. We peel back all the labels and just come in and vibe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys will see
Yeah.
when you're there. It's totally cool. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Can't wait.
yeah,
Thanks
definitely.
for being on.
Can't wait to have you guys.
Yeah, guys,
Awesome.
thank you so much
Thank you.
again. And yeah, you'll see us real soon.
Awesome.
Real soon.
Looking forward to
Tuesday,
Yeah, let's go.
There you go.
We're gonna be there
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right, perfect.
we're going to be there.
Perfect.
Tuesday. Awesome.
We'll see you then.
Sounds good.
Fuck yeah. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Stay clouded.
Bye.
Connect with the Two Clouded Mind Show. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok at @the__clouded_minds_show, at @2clouded on Twitter, and the Two Clouded Mind Show on Facebook. Get the Two Clouded Mind Show podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and of course, subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit that notification bell.